Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have heard a lot about the Mau eviction. From the Kibaki time, you come to Uhuru Kenyatta, and now William Ruto is here. Something that even costed some politicians in this country. We know there was the people who had encroached on that land illegally. But again, there was also the original community that deserve to own land just like any other Kenyans. With all that, a huge number of Kalenjin were in Mau Forest. They had their own original home, but they just decided to come and camp in Mau and do the activity. So the eviction has been going on, and of course we are aware Ruto and his allies were against those eviction. They decided inciting people against Uhuru Kenyatta, and even when Raila Odinga tried, there was a lot of incitement. But now we have William Ruto in power. For the past 1 month, the eviction exercise has been taking place. But now with this eviction, there are other issues emerging that beside evicting people who had moved from their own home and they encroached on that land, this regime is going to an extent of now evicting the original owners of the specified land within that forest, the Ogek community. The African Court for Human and People Rights on June 2022, they made a ruling in favor of Ogek community. And this was when eviction was going on. It was very clear the court ordered the government to reinstitute the land belonging to the Ogek community by demarcating and titling the land so as to clarify which area of the Mau traditionally belonged to the community. They were clear the community must be protected from further violation, and they must legally own land. I'm bringing this because of the 700 people evicted in Mau as of late, and this is the Ogek community. Wengine wote ilikuwa wahami warudi kwao. And there was demarcation, the boundary was there, and the ruling from the African court favored them. Because when you are evicting them, where do you expect them to go? But Ruto is going against this. He wants everyone out, including the origin owners of the specific land. Unajua kuna wengine walikuwa na mashamba, but walikuwa wanakodishia watu wengine. But they are original Ogek. Today, their houses are being brought down without enough notice. Mtu anakuambia tu, in 4 days time or 5, we're going to bring down these houses and we will want you out of the forest. 4 days, 5 days, and you don't have anywhere to go. For the other people, they had their own origin home, Ilijulikana. The Ogek have nowhere to go. And this is what Senator Ledema Olekina is telling William Ruto. Evicting the original inhabitants of the land because those who encroached on our land and the terrorists were evicted last year is not acceptable. William Ruto, you are aware of the Ole Ntutu task force on Mau Forest, where clear boundaries were marked. Why would you create a new boundary now to remove the Maasai people? Is it because you are in power and can do as you wish? We shall fight for the right of our people forever. That means Ledema is indicating that Ruto is now coming out with the new boundaries. And with these new boundaries, the Ogek are being kicked out of their own area where even the court ruled in their favor. Wanawambia toka muende. Na nilisikiza ile order the county commissioner was giving and the RC. It was very strong. They were clear. They don't care. You just have to get out. It was right. Those encroachers were supposed to go, and many have left. But Ledema is indicating something here, that because other people, meaning anaongelea kuhusu Kalenjin, were evicted, so Ruto is going for everyone, including the Maasai who are the original owners of a specific land within that forest. Sasa unataka waende wapi? That is the question. The court has made a ruling. You don't respect the court order. And this is from the Africa Court for Human and People Right. So what will Ruto respect in this country? If it's the president who do not respect court orders, what do you expect from him? If it's the president who do not respect human rights, if it's the president who do not respect humanity, so there is some level of anger according to Ledema Olekina that his people who are challenging that he was protecting by that time when Raila was saying that watu warudi kwao were now removed, and now the other communities who are regional owners, and this is just the minority, Ogek is minority, they have also to go. The question is, when the other individuals, Kalenjin na wale wengine, kama kulikuwa na Waluya na Wajaluo na nani, they moved, they went back to their home. So where do you want the Ogek to go? How walikuwa na their original homes walienda? Where do you want the Ogek to go? Because the government has to offer solution. If you want to protect Mau, if they believe in their own knowledge that no one should be within that forest, and even the original owners of a specified land should get out, then the government should have a plan for their settlement. Watafuta kama ni scheme elsewhere, go and buy, build them houses, then move them to those houses. Compensation. He don't want to compensate them, but he wants them out. So where do you want them to go? It is a duty and responsibility of the government to protect everyone. And again, every community deserves the right to own land legally. So, by the fact that the court made a ruling, it justifies that they were legally on that property. So that section should be handed over to them. Then demarcate it and title it. They don't want that to happen. What is their plan? Because now you check on those maps, it's showing hii ni shamba ya watu fulani. So when you are returning it there, and in the record it is different. Kuna mpango ya watu kupanga kuchukua hili shamba. Kuna mpango hii serikali inapanga kunyakua haya mashamba baada ya kufukuza the Ogek, or what is the plan there? Because we have now to read deeper and give our views on the same, depending on what is happening there. Someone might be planning to grab the land belonging to the Ogek community forcefully, because they know the demarcation is there, it is in the map, it is clear, but you are forcing them out because the other people were kicked out. So what is the plan? If the land does not belong to the forest, it had specific individuals, and you are forcing them to get out, who do you want to give that land to? Unataka kupea nani? Si shamba ya serikali, ni ya watu binafsi kwa niaba ya serikali. Lakini wewe unawafurisha kia lazima. Una mpango gani na hili shamba? Ndiyo tunaongea mambo ya Mau. You reserve the forest. It is our water tower and all those other things. It's clear. But there is a section for the minority community who have been there all along. So when you kick them out without a plan, or if not so, then we have individuals who want to eat the money. Lazima serikali ilikuwa imepanga na ikatenga vile wanatenga kila siku pesa za kuenda kuwanunulia mashamba kwingine. But someone want to eat this money. And because of that, you force them out without compensation. And I heard the RC saying it clear, there will be no compensation. Sasa kama shamba ni yao na unasema hakuna compensation, nani amekula hiyo pesa ama nani anapanga kukula hiyo pesa? And why should we frustrate Kenyans? Ruto alisema, by the fact that he is in power, it has marked an end to forceful eviction, whereby ukitoka kazi unapatana na sufuria na mablanketi na vitanda kwa barabara. Imeisha. But it's doing the opposite. For those who have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please just give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.